How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the West Ham News Show. Now, in today's show, I am going to be discussing the reported financial crisis in Ligue 1 in France, the potential incoming of Paul Onuachu, and the last piece of news involves West Ham United trying to get the deal of Alfonso Areola over the line. Let's get into the video. So let's get on in with it then. We start off with the financial crisis in league. So let me flick on over to the West Ham boardroom. We will get on in with it then. So Rems could now look to sell West Ham potential target Boulaye Dia, according to a report from The Athletic. Plenty of players in the French league are being linked with moves away to foreign lands this summer. The Ligue 1 selling spree is being driven by a footballing financial crisis in France. The Athletic claims, and that may well open the door for Hammers boss David Moyes to bring in one of his long-term targets to the London Stadium this summer. West Ham were persistently linked with Boulaye Dia in January. Trying to get the 24-year-old hitman over the line, but for whatever reason that didn't happen in January, and we didn't have a striker. But now reports are suggesting that we are in for him again, and David Moyes wants the deal done this time. So Rems are allegedly now ready to sell Dia. He is has explosive pace, and is a real menace for opposing defenders. Dia has enjoyed a fine campaign with Rennes, scoring 16 goals in 37 games. Oh, sorry about that. The 24-year-old seems to be ideally suited to the robust physical nature of the Premier League, and he could be available for just 13, unlucky for some, £13 million, according to reports. Signing the Senegalese ace for just £13 million seems like an absolute bargain and no-brainer for David Moyes. And it seems as though the financial situation in Rennes and in France could really help West Ham get this deal over the line for as minimal money as possible. I look at this and think this is good, because if David Moyes had gone to David Sullivan and said, "This is one of my striker targets, go and get him," David Sullivan or whoever must be thinking, actually, I might get this lad, because A, he's cheap and he's a very good player, and B, the cards are in our hands now. They need the money. Rems, France, this league needs money, and the more we keep on persisting with, I don't know, we want to buy him for £8 million, for £6, for £9 million, the more times they decline, there isn't going to be many clubs coming in for this player. I'd be highly surprised if, there's big clubs coming in for this player. The cards are in our hands, and we could just hold it there, and the more the window goes on, the more likely they are to accept a lower offer than £13 million, because they are desperate for the money, and the ball could be in West Ham's corner, which I like about this report, which I've seen today. Obviously, I don't wish a financial crisis on any football club, league, or country for that matter. But this really could help West Ham get this deal over the line, which I'd be a massive fan for. I'm going to be honest, I'd love West Ham to sign this player. So let's move on with the next part of the show, and it does discuss Paul Onuachu. I hope I'm saying that right. Is a name who has been on the Hammers and David Moyes' radar for some time now. And that is Paul Onuachu. And it now seems West Ham can sign the 27-year-old for what could be an absolute bargain of a fee. So 27 years old. He is the wrong end of 20, but there's still plenty of years left in him. We could sign him down for a 4-year contract, easy peasy. Claims that a fee of around £17 million will be enough to prize him away from his club football at Genk, something like that. £17 million sounds like a good bargain in this market, and you wait till you see some of these stats in this next statement. The 13 capped Nigerian international is an absolute giant, standing at 6'7". Imagine if I interviewed this geezer. I'm 5 foot. I'm not the tallest. He's nearly 2 foot taller than me. Can you imagine me getting an exclusive microphone interview? Like, "Hi, how are you?" I'm gonna be like this. He is an absolute giant at 6'7". I couldn't believe it when I read it. 6'7". And understandably, is an absolute menace in the air, which suits West Ham. Let's be honest, this type of player could suit the Hammers massively, and that is a good stat, that's for sure. He's going to have these physical attributes of Mikel Antonio times it by 10 because of his height and his physicality. I think it's just whether he can quickly enough adapt to the Premier League, which I think he could do pretty easily. Obviously, that aerial ability suits West Ham's style, as I've said, of play perfectly with the with Moyes' plan of set pieces. Let's score from set pieces, which is really, really positive. So let's break this down. £17 million, which is quite good for a striker. Where we've been linked with Youssef En-Nesyri for £40 million. He's an absolute beast. 6'7", suits West Ham's system. It gets a tick from me. If David Moyes wants him, if we could try and put it down for £15 million, I'd take that. Maybe they get if he scores 15 goals or whatever, there's a added bonus in there. They always like to put those kind of weird things in contract offers. But it gets a tick from me. I hope it gets a tick from David Moyes to try and sign this man up for £17 million. And the last piece of news involves a very interesting report that has blown up Twitter today. Today for me, because I'm filming it the night before, goes up tomorrow morning. It has lit Twitter up today, as West Ham are in the process of finalising a deal to sign PSG goalkeeper Alfonso Areola. The Hammers are in the process of finalising that deal, which would see the 28-year-old move to the London Stadium on a season-long loan. The goalkeeper spent last season on loan with Fulham, and he really impressed Premier League clubs. He impressed me. I thought he was one of the best goalkeepers in the league personally, and he didn't have the best back four in front of him. They got relegated, and I think he was a big factor on why they didn't probably do worse than they did. And I think with a better back four in front of him, I think he could thrive in the Premier League, because he's already adapted to the Premier League, and this will be a fantastic news with that bit more quality in front of him. With the likes of Angelo Bonner, Vladimir Soufal, whoever. I think he could thrive at West Ham, and it's something that I want to see happen. The Frenchman is a fine shot stopper. He is calm and authoritative, and is a very good organizer. Areola is very good with the ball at his feet as well, which is the only thing you can really criticize Fabianski. His feet, his kicking of the ball has not only caused him injuries in the last couple of years, his overall kicking of the ball from goal kicks and stuff like that isn't great. But that is the only thing you can really criticise our number one on, I'm going to be honest. So the PSG ace would be an exceptional signing for West Ham United, in my opinion. Let's just hope the owners manage to pull their finger out, push this one through for the minimum of fuss, and just get it done. Just get one of these big signings done, because we need it. Fans are starting by the day to lose that little ounce of belief that we're going to get the players in that we need, because West Ham fans, we have seen it all before. We've been told we're trying to get players. The days go on, the weeks go on, the minutes come to an end of the transfer window, and we tried. We need to get these deals done. The three players I've talked about today, I'd love to see come to West Ham. So what I've discussed today. That would be a striker. That would be a goalkeeper. A striker, a goalkeeper, and another striker, which would be perfect. So if David Moyes or David Sullivan is watching this, a season-long loan, so wages or whatever, so we could buy for £30 million, we could sign up our two strikers. Tick, thank you very much. Get it done. As we've discussed, Boulaye Dia, Paul Onuachu, and Areola perhaps coming to West Ham on a season-long loan. I like all of these reports for once. I'm not going to have a little rant about something. And to finish off, Fabian Balbuena, of course, left West Ham at the end of the season, has gone to Russia. Has gone to the Russian League for his trade to end off his career. So good luck to you, Fabian. I hope you do well over in the Russian League. But that is the West Ham news show done. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new around here. Come on, you irons. Let's get some signings done. Please, West Ham, just please, and announce the kits. Where are our kits? Announce the kits.